Okay, hello. Today was a fuck up. I fucked up really bad. I was not in the zone, so it's Monday, September 29th. I hadn't been pretty much doing any trading work. Yesterday I didn't do any. Saturday I didn't do any. By any, I mean like backtesting. Or yesterday I guess I looked at the trade recap, but whatever, that doesn't count. The charting session. Um, I didn't read any of my trading in the zone notes. I didn't read trading in the zone. Friday was my birthday, so I didn't do any, work that I didn't even trade that day. I didn't do any studying that day either. The only day I did last was Thursday, so I didn't do it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So about 3 days or so. And even if I look here, hold on, let me just pause it. Actually, never mind. 26. So yeah, fuck. Actually, I don't even. Sometimes I forget to actually record these that I did them, but to have 3 days, I don't think I did them all. And I had a pretty okay week, sort of, kind of, not really. Anyways, today was shit. This should have been a fucking W. But the main problem was that I was rusty, and yesterday I knew I hadn't been doing any trading work, backtesting, journaling, looking at old journals, and I fucked up, and I at least could have done. Yeah, I was tired as fuck and I was hungover as hell, but I could have at least studied for an hour, gone over my notes. Instead, I watched fucking the season finale of Clarkson's Farm, and as great as that was, well, look what it got me. Now today I went into the morning and I fumbled a really bad fucking easy W, because my psychology was fucked. I So I'll tell you what we did. The daily buys today was kind of fucked up too. It was no news Monday, kind of murky. We were bullish. We were expecting this 1 hour. Market opened right here, and we dumped to this 1 hour intermediate low. We didn't even take London on ES. And targets above were the previous day high from a couple of days ago that we smashed through. So anyways, we were down here, hit this hourly low, edged London, and then we just kind of chopped up. There was still nothing. Chopped, took previous day high. This is a 1 hour order block that actually should be kind of like up here if you do the whole wick. Like the wick was really wicky. Like it should technically be fucking this big, but like I just marked the body and the lower part. That's the more sensitive parts that are gonna hit, if anything. This was key, so I said, okay, we have all-time highs up here. So if we're fucking racing past this level, where are we gonna reject off of? ES didn't really have anywhere else to reject off of, except for here actually. And I might have actually missed this. I don't think I even saw this. Oh, never mind. That was from before. Never mind. So ES already hit that. That's nothing. But anyway, so I'm looking at these targets. I said, okay, we got this 1 hour order block. I don't think we're going to pump all the way to all-time highs today. I wasn't anticipating that, but like, look how bullish we are. So I said, the only thing we have is this 1 hour to reject off of. There was also a 4 hour. Fuck, did I not write that down either? How did I miss that too? See, look, I fucking missed that too. It was a 4 hour, not a 1. That would have even given me more confidence. Fuck me, dude. How did I miss that? I swear I looked at the 4 hour. How the fuck did I miss that? Half hour, we had nothing. 15-minute, again, just trying to like drill in to see more sensitive points. 15-minute, we had absolutely nothing either. So I said, okay, it was this 1 hour, which was a fucking 4 hour. In terms of the time, 9:50 macro. I faded this 1 minute short at the 9:50 macro just because it looked. I'll give myself props for that. We hadn't hit this 15 yet on ES, and this just looked really primed for a resweep, and we literally got a perfect resweep. And the only target we had at the time was 15. So I sized it up. I was close to hitting it, and I'm like, nah, this looks really bait. This is exactly what I learned from before, how we're not just going to go up and die right away. Like, we need to build some more liquidity. Even though it was a 950 macro, it was really tempting, and we inversed 3-candle pattern. But this is just kind of more of a discretion play, especially after edging this 15-minute. This was lower probability. I said, you know what, let me just wait till 10 o'clock. We could open up into this 1 hour, which look exactly is what we did. Holy fuck, the more I look at this trade, the fucking worse it gets. So 10 o'clock opened. We made this new 15 at one point in time. We still hadn't taken this 15 yet. Or pardon me, sorry. So we hit this 15 on ES, like right here. On NQ, you can see that there was no inverses to take on the way down at all. So I just simply waited for, okay, maybe we'll hit this 1 hour. So 10 o'clock opens right here. Yeah, this is really bad. Fuck, 10 o'clock opens right here. We open higher. We nick this fucking 4 hour by a tick. We sweep it. Perfect, like, turtle soup. On ES, we don't really take these accumulation zone highs. But anyway, so we take this, take the 4 hour, and I'm saying, literally at this candle, I said, I totally didn't even think about this 10 a.m. open high. But at this candle, I said, okay, if we leave a 1 minute gap, I'll take this, because this would be the highest time frame. So let me just go here. So this was the highest time frame because we had this order block, which was, oh, whoops, the fuck, which was valid. Okay, Jesus Christ. Hello, what are you doing? Yeah, see, so there's a 2 minute down here, but this wasn't the highest in the leg. Can I switch time frames? What is it doing? It's not letting me switch time frames. Cool. So yeah, 3 minute, but again, because we had this block here, this was the highest in the leg. So I was gonna take it. If this inversed here, I would have been fucking blessed, but literally the last millisecond I was watching it, it didn't inverse. And I was kind of hesitant about taking it, to be honest. I thought this was gonna get reswept. I really thought this was gonna get like a resweep, like we saw here, like we saw this. I really thought this was gonna get reswept. But we hit that high time frame, so like it's not protected, but I guess it is. It's swept to this high too, but that you can't say that. I don't know. I just really thought this was gonna get reswept for some reason. Maybe because I hadn't been on the charts for so long and backtesting that I totally kind of forgot how price would react off that 4 hour. So halfway through the trade, this 15 didn't exist yet. I marked it out early. Anyway, so this didn't inverse. This inverse down here. I got in right at this point, but I was debating waiting for a limit order. We were only 6 points away, which wasn't terrible. Just to get a little better RR, but this would have been a 1.07, as you can see. So the limit order would have filling, but we got the SysD2 closing beneath this. So I just fucking market ordered it. It took me a second. I kind of hesitated a little bit. I would have got, if I didn't hesitate, just like maybe 2 or 3 more points would have helped with the RR. So this 15 minute didn't exist yet. It only opened up right here, the next candle. So originally I was targeting down here. I never actually targeted this in the trade. So we entered. And I had a bad feeling. I entered and I felt, I did not look at my notes and say, you know, traders don't think in right or wrongs. They think of it as like probabilities. I perceive the risk of being wrong. You know, I wouldn't get mad about a wrong coin flip. If I accept that, I don't know how it's going to turn out. That acceptance has the effect of keeping my expectations neutral and open-minded. I totally forgot about all of this wisdom that when I was studying actively last week and the week prior helped me stay in those 2 on Tuesday and on Wednesday, those 2 fucking 1 hour brutal trades that I diamond hands through. And this trade was the total opposite. So I felt not, I felt that the rustiness from not practicing it. And so this is what happened. So I immediately had bad feelings. I was keeping in mind the higher time frame fair value gaps. I still kind of felt a little sketched out that I kind of skipped it and took the highest in the leg, which is totally with the rules. I didn't break any rules. Nothing was wrong. I think this was just a combination of me not being on the ball with how rusty I was and not reviewing my notes. So we respected this 3 minute, and I started getting scared, and I saw on the bottom right my profit and my loss was negative 200. And I said, you know what? Let me just get out. I pretty much top ticked the fucking stop. I literally top ticked it. If I just would have fucking waited another minute, I would have been absolutely fucking fine. So I just, fuck me. I screwed up and I got out. I paper hands right here. I remember thinking the thought, and I didn't even try to fight it. I didn't even try to fight it. Honestly, it was very like, let me get out now while it's at negative 200 before it goes to full stop loss. Totally bad mental retardation, not being neutral and open-ended with what could happen. I just totally forgot all of the great notes that I had taken with my own fucking two hands about it, because instead of giving myself a refresher last night and looking at these notes for 45 minutes, whatever, 30 minutes even, and just reading them aloud once in anticipation for today, because I knew I felt rusty going into the day. Yes, I was marking out all the confluences, all the fair value gaps as I saw them. I didn't fuck around on the laptop, barely. So like my focus was there, my psychology wasn't. So I got out and I said, yeah, you know what, okay, I guess I'm done for the day. I took my loss, and I messaged the group and I told them, and pretty much it dumped right away. So I would have gone break even at this 15, but in reality, just from how weird and I don't know, I don't think it was wrong to target this 15 here, but especially with London lows, I really thought we were going to take London lows. We still haven't. It's 11 o'clock and we still haven't taken it. That I really thought that this 15, or we were going to go down to this 15. So even if I did take this trade and I didn't paper hands, I really think I would have got break even. So at least I would have saved myself a $200 loss for me exiting early for no good fucking reason. And let me just unrewind this and see where we're at now. Yeah, see, look, now we're just fucking chopping because we died up, accumulating. Yeah, so I at least would have got break even. I really don't know if I would have full closed, even though it's a one-to-one RR. Like, I really need to get better at just taking these one-to-one RRs, especially when the day is being really weird, like a no news Monday. Like, just kind of take what you can get. 28 points, man. That still would have been a fucking pretty healthy win, man. Like, that still would have been a healthy win. Even if I did create a limit order and I put it right here. 1.09, that's not right. Oh, yes, that is right, actually. Yeah. Because when I put the trade in, it would have been a 0.9. Because I had my profit lower. So this would have been a 575 win. Not too bad. 1%. It's $500. That's what you're gonna get. So this would have been a W, but my car has been fucking keeping me fucking preoccupied with the brakes. But there's no excuse. I could have did it last night. So reading all this stuff about you want it, you don't. So that when I have free time and I have 45 minutes to look at it to increase my odds, because this is my job, bro. If I want to move to fucking Toronto, like I tell fucking people that I'm going to that I want to, you don't have time to watch Clarksons farm. You know, like, you have to fucking increase your odds as much as you can. So what does that mean? It means looking over your notes when you're bored, not going out, not getting fucking drunk, so you can make use of the next day. And I didn't. Yesterday I was fucking pretty much hungover. I got up at like 2 o'clock. I was too tired to focus on trading yesterday, so I didn't do any when I started at 5. Didn't do any trading last night either. But I don't think I want to make more notes. I have to leave at 12 today. But how to be better today, definitely. I can make some notes on how to be better, but target lower. I did not need to target that lower 15 minute. I would have got a 1-to-1. Look at the time frames a little better. Realize it was a 4 hour and not a 1 hour. That would have given me a little more confidence. Stop paper handsing when you took. This was a valid trade. I don't understand why you got out. This was a valid trade. It was within the fucking rules. It was the highest time frame in the leg. This was a new leg because of this fucking block. That was totally valid. Even if it fucking rejected off this 3 minute, like, give it fucking time. Look, we ended up inversing it on the next fucking candle. It's like I've forgotten how price reacted, and I just went totally into, like, my month ago younger self, the mistake I would have done. So yeah, when I have more time, I need to study and not fucking play. If you're really trying to move, to Toronto and quit your job, and you say you're low on money, like, this is when you have to fucking perform. Because now I can't perform for the rest of the day. So now I have to go back to the drawing board, study, and hope tomorrow I'm more on the ball and more sensitive to my bad psychology of getting out because I was in drawdown right away and just forgetting how to hold on to a trade. Like, this was totally such an elementary mistake, and it's so fucking true. When you think you're out of it and you think you're done making these mistakes, you'll surprise yourself, and you'll make these elementary mistakes, and you'll be like, wow, what the fuck? I thought I was truly never going to paper hands and get out of a trade ever again. And I guess the lesson is you haven't felt enough pain. You haven't felt enough pain. I thought I felt enough pain a month ago when I talked to Liam on this day to the month ago, August 29th, when I talked to Liam. And I took a fucking bad trade. And I fucking paper handsed. So, I don't know, maybe I call Liam and tell him about that trade. But, yeah, dude, it was fucking bad, man. Bad trade. Really, 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 really pissed off in my performance. Even if I got break even and I didn't move my thing. But, yeah, I really need to make this my fucking full-time endeavor. Like, I understand, I feel, rusty with people because I'm not socializing, I'm just staring in front of a fucking screen, but, like, you'll get there, man. Like, you're sacrificing a little bit of time. So the more harder you work quicker, the more quicker you'll get the rewards. And this should have been easy. And I don't want to keep making fucking videos like this. Like, I thought I had my revelation a month ago, and then I look at my progress tracker, and it's like nothing. Even though I journal these trades, I need to fucking remember, because I look at this and I say, oh, nothing. So this could be maybe 1, 2, but I don't journal it, so I don't know. And I can't be doing this, especially when I thought I was fucking better than that. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Fucking 18 minutes, damn. But yeah, I don't want to keep making these mistakes and making these videos, because this should have been a W day easily. So yeah, that's it. Ciao, ciao.